Have you ever met someone in the most ordinary place at the most ordinary time who was clearly meant for something bigger? Someone stuck in a life too small for them. Most of us see that person and think, what a shame. John Wayne saw that person and did something about it. 1965, a tiny motel in Mexico, a girl with a notebook full of stories and nowhere to send them. Here is the story. Durango, Mexico, summer, 1965. John Wayne is shooting The Sons of Katie Elder. The production has set up camp in the high desert outside Durango. Hot days, cold nights, dust that gets into everything. Wayne and the crew are booked into a large hotel in the center of town. Good beds, running water, a restaurant. Everything a film production needs. Until it isn't. Something happens at the hotel. The details don't matter. An argument, a disagreement, the kind of thing that makes Wayne's jaw set like concrete. Whatever it is, by 11 o'clock that night, Wayne has packed his bag, walked out the front door, and driven into the dark. He doesn't know where he's going. He just knows he's not staying there. 20 minutes outside town, on a quiet road that leads nowhere in particular, he sees a small sign, hand-painted, faded yellow letters on blue wood. Motel. Vacancy. Wayne pulls in. Oh, and by the way, tell me where you're watching from. I always check the comments to see which state shows up the most. The motel is small, 8 rooms, a narrow building with a covered walkway and a patch of dirt that serves as a parking lot. The lobby is a room about the size of a kitchen with a wooden counter, a guest book, and a radio playing softly in the corner. Behind the counter sits a man in his early 40s, broad, sun-darkened skin, rough hands. His name is Tomas. He built this motel 12 years ago, back when the road still carried enough traffic to make it worth the trouble. He handles the heavy work, the plumbing, the repairs, the books. The supply runs into town. Tomas looks up when the door opens. He sees a very large American standing in his lobby. He squints. The face is familiar, but the lighting is poor, and Tomas can't quite place it. You have a room? Wayne asks. Si, senor. One night? Let's start with one. From the hallway behind the counter, a young woman appears. She's 18, dark hair pulled back, bright, intelligent eyes. Her name is Elena. She is Tomas's daughter. Elena's mother was American. She taught Elena perfect English before she passed away 8 years ago. Since then, Elena has been the one who keeps the motel running. She works the front desk. She cleans the rooms. She talks to the guests. She translates for her father when his limited English isn't enough. Elena sees the man at the counter and freezes. She knows exactly who he is. She's seen every John Wayne movie that has ever played at the cinema in Durango. Her mother used to take her. Papa, she says quietly, that's John Wayne. Tomas looks again. His eyes go wide. What follows is the warmest check-in Wayne has experienced in 20 years of hotels. Tomas won't stop shaking his hand. Elena gives him the best room, corner, second floor, the one with the view of the mountains. Fresh sheets, extra towels, a glass of water already on the nightstand. Wayne sets his bag down, looks around the room. It's small, simple, clean, quiet. He sleeps better than he has in weeks. In the morning, Wayne drives to set. The day is long. 12 hours of shooting in the desert sun. By the time the cameras stop, Wayne's only thought is to get horizontal. He realizes he forgot to tell his crew to find him a new hotel. Doesn't matter. He'll do it tomorrow. He drives back to the motel. It's past 10 when he walks into the lobby. The radio is off, the lights are low. Elena is behind the counter, slumped forward in her chair. She's asleep. In front of her, a notebook lies open. The pages are filled with handwriting. Small, careful letters in English, sentences crossed out, paragraphs rewritten. Scattered around the notebook are loose sheets of paper covered in ideas, character sketches, scene fragments, the beginning of something. Wayne stops, looks at the notebook for a few seconds. He can see enough to know this isn't homework. This is someone trying to build something. He taps the bell on the counter. Once. Elena startles awake, sees Wayne. Her eyes go wide. "Mr. Wayne, I'm so sorry, I didn't expect. I thought you weren't coming back." Wayne smiles. "Quiet place, comfortable bed. No one asking me stupid questions. Why would I leave?" Elena laughs, pushes her hair back, starts reaching for the guest book. Wayne nods toward the notebook. "What's all that?" Elena's hands go still. She looks down at the open pages like she's been caught with something she shouldn't have. "It's nothing, just... I write things sometimes. At night, when it's quiet. Stories. Ideas." "What kind of stories?" She hesitates. Then, slowly, she tells him. Quietly at first, then with more energy. A story about a woman crossing the border alone. A story about two brothers who inherit a ranch neither of them wants. A strange, funny idea about a mariachi band that accidentally witnesses a crime. Wayne listens, doesn't interrupt. When she finishes, she catches herself, drops her eyes. "But it doesn't matter. I have no training, no education in this. And out here," she gestures at the empty lobby, the dark road outside, the nothing. "These things have no value." Wayne looks at her for a long moment. He recognizes something in her face. The same look he's seen on 100 young people in Hollywood. Talent trapped behind circumstance. "You never know," Wayne says. Quiet. Then, "Good night, Elena." He takes his key and walks upstairs. Over the next several days, Wayne settles into a routine. Set during the day, motel at night. His crew offers him other hotels. He turns them all down. "I'm fine where I am," he says, and that's that. Each evening he spends a few minutes in the lobby, sometimes with coffee, sometimes just sitting. He talks with Tomas about the town, about the motel, about the years before the highway moved and the traffic dried up. Elena translates when Tomas runs out of English, which is often. Wayne watches them work. The father fixes a leaking pipe at midnight without complaint. The daughter mops the floors at 6 in the morning with a smile. Neither of them asks Wayne for anything. Not an autograph, not a favor, not a photograph. They just let him be. Wayne likes that. He likes them. 8 days before the production wraps, Wayne comes back late, tired, a little rough around the edges. A long day and a few drinks with the crew. He drops into the lobby armchair like a man whose bones need a rest. Elena appears, looks at him, doesn't say a word. Comes back 2 minutes later with a glass of water and a cup of black coffee. "You look like you need this more than sleep," she says. Wayne takes the coffee, sips it. "This is better than what they make on set. Don't tell the caterer." The conversation drifts. Wayne asks about her stories, how they're coming. Elena's face lights up. She tells him about a new idea, something about a female ranch hand in the 1800s who disguises herself as a man to get work. She's excited. She's been thinking about the structure, the plot turns, the ending. Wayne watches her talk, watches the energy, the intelligence, the waste. "Tomorrow morning," Wayne says, "be ready at 7. I'm taking you somewhere." "Where?" "You'll find out when we get there." At 7 sharp, Wayne pulls up in front of the motel. Elena is waiting, hair combed, clean blouse, nervous. Tomas stands in the doorway watching his daughter get into a car with John Wayne. Not entirely sure what's happening, but trusting it because he's spent 8 days taking the measure of this man. Wayne drives her to set. The crew stares. Wayne doesn't explain. He walks Elena straight to a trailer near the production office and knocks on the door. The screenwriter opens it. "I want you to meet someone," Wayne says. "This is Elena. She writes stories. Good ones. Spend the day with her. Show her how this works, how a screenplay gets built, how it goes from paper to screen." Wayne pauses, looks at the screenwriter. "She's like a daughter to me. Treat her right." The screenwriter looks at Elena. Elena looks at Wayne. Wayne nods once and walks to makeup. Elena spends the entire day in the writer's trailer. She reads pages from the script. The screenwriter explains structure, dialogue, scene transitions. He reads 2 of her ideas and tells her they're raw but genuinely original. He gives her 3 books to read. She writes down every word he says. That evening, driving back, Elena can't stop talking. She's vibrating. Every sentence starts with, "Did you know?" or "He showed me," or "I never realized." She thanks Wayne 4 times in 3 minutes. Then Wayne asks a quiet question. "Is this what you want to do? Writing? For real?" The words hit something. Elena goes still. Her face changes. The excitement drains and something heavier takes its place. "It doesn't matter what I want, Mr. Wayne. Who would take care of my father? The motel? Everything here depends on me." Wayne's jaw tightens. He drives in silence for a moment. "Your father is not even 50, Wayne says. "He's a grown man. He can handle a motel. But you're 18. If you stay in this town, you're going to end up living a life that's too small for you. And you know it." Elena doesn't answer. They pull into the motel parking lot. The conversation is over, but it isn't finished. Wayne goes to his room, showers, changes, comes back downstairs 30 minutes later. Tomas is sitting in the lobby. His face is heavy, thoughtful. Elena is beside him, eyes red. "What happened?" Wayne asks. Elena speaks carefully. "I told him everything. About the set, the screenwriter, what you said in the car. He's worried. He's afraid something will happen to me out there. And he doesn't know how to run this place alone." Tomas looks at Wayne. The 2 men regard each other across a language they don't fully share. Wayne sits down across from Tomas. Elena translates. "Tomas, listen to me. The way I see it, your daughter has 2 roads ahead of her. The first one, she stays here. She marries some local kid. She cleans rooms for the rest of her life and wonders what could have been. The second one, she goes to Hollywood. She builds something. She becomes somebody." Wayne leans forward. "I care about your daughter. She's smart. She works hard. She's got a good heart. And I give you my word. When she gets to Hollywood, she'll be under my watch. She won't be alone." Wayne extends his hand. Tomas looks at it, looks at his daughter, looks at Wayne. He takes the hand, squeezes it, nods. That's all it takes. The handshake of a man whose word has never once been questioned, traveling across a wooden counter in a small motel in Mexico at 10 o'clock at night. When the production wraps, Elena packs a single suitcase. She hugs her father in the parking lot for a long time. Tomas hands her a small photograph of her mother. She puts it in her coat pocket. She rides back to Los Angeles with the crew. Wayne keeps his word, every piece of it. He helps her find a small apartment, pays the first 6 months of rent, writes a reference letter to a production company, gets her a position as a junior screenwriting assistant. Elena works on 2 productions in her first year. She learns fast, she writes faster, and somewhere between the second draft of a Western and a late night in the writer's room, she meets a young assistant director who laughs at her jokes and brings her coffee without being asked. They get married 2 years later. Wayne's plan was to build her a career. What he built her was a life. Who knows? Maybe that was even better. If you're new here, welcome. This channel is full of stories like this one. Stories about the real John Wayne that most people never heard. Take a look around. You might be surprised what you find. And if you've been here a while, thank you for sticking around. It means more than you know. Don't forget to subscribe anyway and drop a like to support me, please. As you know, they don't make men like John Wayne anymore.